What's up, nerds? Back with another video. This video is about how to beat depression, how I beat depression, and how I got myself losing weight and on a better schedule and different things like this, and how you can possibly, get yourself on a, schedule like this and do things like this, but maybe with a little bit of assistance, right? Because some people don't have the inherent power to just say, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna beat depression, because it's fucking hard, right? And you can say, money doesn't buy happiness, right? Which is true. I think it's true. Money doesn't buy happiness, but money buys things. Money buys knowledge. Money buys people. And all of these things can make you happy, right? And also, something I think is important with money, it's where the buck stops. Money is you can't bullshit money. You can all you want, say you're gonna do all this, right? But until you actually spend money, it's all bullshit. It's all just fucking talk, and again, because it's not like I don't believe you're not trying, right? It's not like I don't believe the words, right? But it's obvious through actions that that have led you to this depression point. It's obvious that you're full, like, this talk is meaningless, right? So you need to do something that actually has meaning. And what has meaning? Money. Because money is where the buck stops. When bills come, the way the world goes rounds is money, right? So I'm not saying this is like if you just spend money, it magically gets rid of depression. No. Spending money forces you to take accountability and forces you to take this seriously. Because if you don't, it's not just that you're wasting time. Now it's that you're wasting money. And, time is money. Yeah, but again, that's just all talk. That's just all talk. Until you actually spend the money, I don't believe anything, right? So that's why this video is about spending money on things that will help motivate you to beat depression, right? Because again, it's not like this is going to beat depression and then I'm just going to have to keep paying all these people for the rest of my life. No. You need a kickstart to get that engine going. Now, once you get that engine rolling, then, a good example, babies can pull moving trucks, right? Once they've got that momentum going, right? But the actual energy required to break that, the truck moving, right? That's where the real strength comes into play, right? Again, last example, very similarly, Jeff Bezos, whether or not you like him, right? Jeff Bezos's business model, the pinwheel model, the whole idea is that everything you do makes the next step easier, right? And once you get that going, baby, then it's money time, baby. I mean, look at Amazon. Amazon had this whole setup. The stock price was chilling, right? And then once, Corona, turbocharged, and even before Corona, it was picking up. But I mean, the system was already in play. It was already just doing what it was doing. It was, once the catalyst of Corona and everything kicked in, that was when it fucking turbo shot. Because again, it's already moving, right? It didn't need to get that startup going. It already had the primers. It already had the shipping. It already had all that. All it needed was this insane demand to really push it up, right? So we're spending money, right? But this is not like spending money every day, every month, whatever. Once you get it going, you're not going to need this anymore, right? Okay, so put up or shut up. Spend your money or shut the fuck up. Because it's pretty obvious at this point that all you're doing is just continually bitching and praying that maybe some comment savages you enough to get up and actually fucking do something. Is that what you're expecting when you say I hate my life, I'm so fat, I'm so whatever? Do something about it. Put up or shut up. So, nutritionist. Easy. Diet plan, backup plan. The whole idea with this, you can see I've got exercise, workout plan, day off plan. Another key point of this presentation, right, is you want to start off understanding that you are fucking nobody, right? No one gives a fuck how many subscribers you have. No one gives a fuck about the rest of the stream, whatever. You're gonna fucking be dead in the blink of an eye. And do you think anybody's gonna give a shit? Do you think that your grandkids or your kids and the rest of your family, oh, yes, come around, kids, and let me tell you the story of my grandfather? You know, are you fucking real? You know, like, you need to concern yourself with your life right now, the present, and your direct actions and how you can directly influence this, right? And that being said, you need to also understand that this is the most basic of fundamental human like levels, you know, something that we're all gonna fucking die. We're all gonna make mistakes, you know, and this is just a part of the human condition, right? That's why we have backup plan. That's why we have day off plan. Because again, this isn't gonna magically solve all of your stuff, all the problems, right? It's not gonna be like, we're gonna spend all this money, you're gonna get all this, and the next day you're gonna wake up, boom, depression gone, easy peasy. Right? There are going to be days where you don't make it to the gym because you're not feeling it. There are going to be days where you splurge and eat something that you weren't supposed to, right? So that's why when you get a nutritionist and you get your diet plan, you also ask them, hey, what are some other foods if I'm just going to get depressed as fuck and just eat a tub of ice cream all day? What is a good ice cream to eat, right? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Exercise, day off plan. Maybe there's dope parks. Maybe there's a nice little hill or something, you know? It's like, and maybe these people that you have hired again, because they live active lifestyles, they do this thing, they know this information, maybe they'll be able to tell you, yeah, bro, if you miss a workout, just pop on down to fucking, you know, lake whatever and go for a walk around. There's some real hot chicks that always wear yoga pants. You know, I mean, that sounds a little misogynistic, right? But this is, people are motivated by different things, right? And this is all just part of getting that motivation windmill going. Mental health. Therapist, biggie. Biggie. There are so many different online, different therapy stuff. There is no excuse, zero excuse for not having a therapist, especially if you got money, which I know you do. A real manager. I've heard stories of, you know, this manager, you know, it's like, they're kind of doing a pretty shit job considering how you've been talking and how you've been like dealing with all this depression stuff. Like, they're your manager. Have they not talked to you about any of this? Do you not talk to them about this? I mean, like, holy shit. Like, let's get yourself someone who understands, you know, this, what I'm talking about, and then pay them. You know, because this is, if anything, a real manager, this is one of the few things that you will pay, you know, continue to pay for or whatever. But as far as I'm concerned, you kind of already have a manager now, so why not get a better one? One that makes you happy and makes it easier for you to continue to do all of these things. And I think that pretty much, I mean, covers the whole rant. God, geez. I'm just like reading all these comments and listening to this discussion. And it's just like, for me, I always keep bringing up the money thing, right? And I just needed to explain that whole process. So if you're depressed and you're looking for some stuff to try and fix depression, or help you get over your depression, I should say, because it's not like you fix it. You know, that's the other thing. It's like depression, it's depression. Don't look at it like a problem. Don't look at you. Don't look at yourself so critically. Again, tying this back to the very last thing I'll talk about, you need to understand that you are a human being that has comparatively, a blink of an existence, and you are going to make mistakes throughout your entire life, and it's all about picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and getting back in the mix. And smoke grass, eat ass. Deuces.